Wow, Joey. Jesus Christ. I say that respectfully to Jesus. But, you're a natural Ty Pennington. This is an amazing room. Ty Pennington? Who's Ty Pennington? Was he a Mets player? No, that was Chad Pennington. Ty Pennington. Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Remember the, Move That Bus! Remember that show? ABC? Oh yeah, that dude, yo. I watched a lot of that show. He was cool, dude. Yo, I think he had like I remember relating to him a little. I read something about him with like pain medication or something. Like he had an addiction, I think, right? Hey, I didn't know that about him. I thought he had like some, thought he was on like ADHD medication. I mean that sincerely, I thought. I don't know, I remember hearing something about him, but yeah, no, you have a knack for decorating. It looks professional. You know what I learned about decorating? At least decorating for like a kid's room. If you know your kid, or if you love somebody, very easy to get them a gift, very easy to decorate for them. You know, I know Junior's, he's moved on from like Sesame Street to like Marvel and DC and superheroes and stuff, so you know, I just gotta tap into the inner me, because he gets that all from me, you know. So yeah, it wasn't that hard, you know. Yeah, you have outlet cupboards. See, he even has a little table there, and you have the corner guards on it. I didn't. I know you got childproof, but you really went above and beyond here. Even you zip tied the zippers so he can't open some of the pillows. Good job, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really cool to hear. That toothbrush on the shelf over there? Yeah. I know it's a little weird to have the toothbrush in here, but I read somewhere that if you get them familiar with their toothbrush and make it like friendly, that's why I got Batman on the toothbrush. You know, if he gets familiar with it and he's not like, oh, there's a medical device type thing, you know what I mean? It'll be way easier to brush his teeth. So I make sure it's sanitized and clean. I don't bring the wet toothbrush in here. I wipe it down, you know. I mean, he hasn't used it yet because I don't have him yet. That's a new one, but he'll use it. Man, you're making Miranda look like a scrub. Junior's new space in her home. I shouldn't say. No, do it, bro. It's between you and me. What is it? I don't know, I guess. And you gotta remember, she's a single mom. So it's hard. She's got both your children. You don't need me to remind you of that. But, you know, Junior's room, kinda messy. Not like, whoa, dirty, but just messy for Miranda's standards. You think she's like slipping? I don't mean to put you in an awkward position, but you think like it's too much for her to have 2 children? No, I just, comparison wise, this is way nicer than what she's got going on, but also Junior hasn't been in here to destroy it. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not coming from like a nasty, toxic place when I say this. I just think it's hard to be a single parent. Not single mom, not single dad. Single parent. It's hard to be a single parent. And I think like, yo, everyone looks at me like, hey, getting custody, yo, you nasty. Right? Yo, why are you doing this to your ex-wife? This and that. Like, you being selfish, you don't deserve him. Well, all that BS. At the end of the day, I could be doing her a service by taking some of the workload off of her. Her job, she does more hours than I do. She makes way more than I do, but she also puts in a lot more time than I do. her career has a ladder that she can continue to go up and focus on and stuff like that. More power to her. But I know that comes with a mental price. Like, she comes home, she has to take care of 2 human little beings. I know, between you and me, her dad ain't, you know, the best nanny in the world. So he kind of like me, older version of me. So I think this custody stuff, whether I get full custody, 2 days, 3 days, whatever, it could only benefit her. I'm going for the 7 days though. Now that you've been coming over too, you know, Junior has his grandpa, he has you, his uncle. He's got like male figures. He has teachers, you know, male teachers and stuff too. Do you still see him asking for daddy a lot?
Yeah, all the time. Today I had to tell him, no, daddy's not here.
I know I shouldn't like wish that he didn't do that, but it bothers me. Because I guess I wish, and then I don't wish. I wish that like he knew who his dad really was. But then I also don't wish that. Because when I had a perception of my dad growing up, it sucked. You exactly know what I mean with your parents.
Right, but Joey's definitely not as bad as my dad, Joey's dad. You know, definitely not as bad as him.
I know. Very, very bad comparison, I'm sorry.
Joey's doing good. I know, he says some questionable things from time to time, but you should see Junior's room. Whether or not he wins custody, I don't know, but he's preparing for that outcome, and his room is really nice. It's got everything laid. It's all superhero themed. It looks like, you ever seen the show Extreme Makeover Home Edition? Looks like someone did that room for him.
I guess I should be happy about that. Even though I'm in the midst of like this hearing coming up again, I'm really trying to reset my brain that Joey is a good dad. And there are plenty of people out there who don't have that situation, that they don't have a partner that's good, and I should be grateful that he has turned himself around in at least that way.
Exactly.
I'm trying to separate his personality from his fatherhood. Pardon my French, but he's got a shitty personality. But that doesn't mean he's a bad father. I have to come to terms with that.
I say this not in a pessimistic, nihilistic way, but I think you should just be prepared for him to fight for custody. Maybe that whole Melissa situation will work out, but I don't see Melissa going back with him, so...
Prepared? What, you think, like, I'm at risk here for the hearing?
Yeah, he's definitely changed, at least in a fatherhood way.
Good to know, I guess.